Our Raptors drop one of the Lakers, 16 lead changes, even in a loss, and they're fighting the officials a little bit. What do you make of that? I know Raptor fans are upset the way the calls went.
I just think for the season, the officiating been so inconsistent, and I don't like to harp on the officials. It's a tough job, but they got to get more consistent, and the players will adjust to the whistle, but it can't be one whistle in the first half and a different whistle in the second half.
Yeah, like this just seems like incidental contact right
Yeah,
here.
I mean, that's just a good, smart play. It's just like when guys run DHOs, dribble handoff. When the guy comes off, they step there and set that screen. That's why you practice and do these things.
So we see RJ, we see Immanuel Quickley. I asked you before we started the show what your initial thoughts on the trade were. Now that you've seen these guys play with the Raps a little bit, what are your thoughts?
Initially, I thought it was a good trade. I thought OG needed to go somewhere because there was times he got lost in the shuffle. I think bringing RJ Barrett home was great, but then adding Immanuel Quickley. I think that's the piece that the Raptors really wanted. Because RJ and OG, they cancel each other out. You look at the numbers, they're similar type players, but they needed a guard like Quickley. And if you look at the NBA today, Jay, if you don't have a guard that can score, you're behind the 8 ball. You can't win. I think the Raptors are starting to catch up with everybody by making this move for Quickley and RJ.
You've been in so many locker rooms as a player and as a coach, and a guy like Quickley comes in, he's got a big personality. Good for this team, do you think?
Great. Look at how they're playing. Energy. And plus, he's coming to a team now. He was a bench player coming off the bench, a very good one for the Knicks, but now he's got a chance to do what all players, a chance to start. This is on him now. If he can prove that he's a starting point guard for the Toronto Raptors, Masai Ujiri going to sign him to a nice contract this summer, and you start looking at him in the backcourt with RJ, Scotty Barnes. We don't know what's going to happen with Pascal, but those 3 guys with Pirtle, those are 4 pretty good young players to start building around.
Yeah, really nice. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, LeBron obviously has been frustrated with the Lakers' play of late. Says we just suck right now. That was a remark last week. Remember, this team won the play-in tournament. They reached the Western Conference Final last year. Looking at them against the Raptors on Tuesday, Sam, do you see them, this roster, the way it's constructed, do you think they'll be able to get back to where they need to be?
Look, there's 2 good wins. They beat the Clippers the other night. This was a good win against the Raptors, but I don't see it. When you're in the 10th seed right now, it's just too high to climb. And right now, the Lakers don't know their identity. Are you a defensive team? Are you a 3-point shooting team? Are you a fast break team? Or you a half-court execute team? But to me, they got to rely on their defense. Until they get their defense figured out, until they understand that, then to me, they're going to win some games and lose some games. They're going to stay in the middle of the pack around that play-in. But you're talking about a team with Anthony Davis and LeBron. The play-in should be more of an embarrassment than a goal for them. It really should. You're talking about LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your team, and you make the play-in. I mean, you should be fighting for one of those top 4, at least top 6 spots.